Recently in Ohio, there's been laws passed that make the distribution of hemp products, such as CBD and other compounds, legal. One of these products that is being promoted is Delta 8 THC. It is similar to what is commonly known as just generic THC, which is Delta 9 THC. Delta 8 THC is derived from hemp. That in itself, I don't know if it's safe. I don't know if it's dangerous. Don't know about the long-term effects. I don't think anyone does, because I've called numerous safe access numbers, marijuana control program numbers, poison control center. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, except for Ohio's chapter, because they had informed me about laws that the Department of Agriculture had tweaked, changed to allow the distribution of these products. Now, maybe Delta 8 THC by itself isn't dangerous. I don't know. But if you think about it, just within nature, these compounds are very low in hemp. They have to be extracted. Which is basically multiplying the numbers of the compounds. These compounds exist naturally, but not in these numbers. So I'm wondering if CBN and CBC, which is in these products, is safe to ingest. I'm wondering about Delta 8 THC, if that's safe to ingest at such a high number. I'm also curious as to why the people selling this, legally, mind you, it's not like they're selling it on the corner. They're selling it in gas stations and liquor stores and promoting it as THC cartridges. They do put that triangle and 8 on there, but a lot of people don't know what that means. I didn't know what it means until I did some research. I had never heard anything about it until Friday. And if this is safe, then I guess that's pretty cool, but it might be safe to use like once or twice, but what about the long-term effects? And what about these other cannabinoids that are multiplied in numbers through extraction? And it's just kind of making me, I'm puzzled about it. Are some of these compounds in this product going to be something that's going to induce panic? Or are these compounds going to be something to trigger schizophrenic episodes? I don't know. I believe there's been many studies on cannabis, the compounds that are commonly ingested. We know what to expect with that. Do we know what to expect with these quote-unquote federally legal THC cartridges? Because to get any kind of psychoactive or any kind of effect from hemp that you would feel quote-unquote high from, you'd have to ingest a lot. Hence why they have to make extracts out of it. Now, it's not synthetic. I'm not saying it's synthetic. But maybe extracting these compounds might not be the best thing. I don't know. But if anyone does know anything more than me, or if you could refer me somewhere, like I've called a few places already and no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about except for Ohio's chapter, which referred me to call the Department of Agriculture, and no one was available there, so I wasn't able to speak with anyone. And every other place I've called, they're saying I'm dumb and, calling me rude, and when I'm just trying to, hey, if this turns out to be something dangerous, then, I'm trying to look out for the community. I think it's about damn time that they don't give us this bullshit fucking garbage that could be dangerous when they could easily just give us easier access to medicine that people know what to expect from. It doesn't really seem to have long-term effects. If you've never smoked cannabis before and then you eat 5 pot brownies, you're probably not going to have a good time. But, under doctor supervision, or even through community supervision, like for people that look out for other people and don't want people to have a bad experience, they'll tell you, like, hey, take it easy with that. Just like people that drink and they may come across some moonshine and they're like, now this is sipping whiskey, don't be chugging this shit, things of that nature. I don't think anyone knows really about these Delta 8 THC cartridges, what to expect yet. Like, what if someone was, hey, it's fucking legal, hey, let's me and you go half on a cart and smoke it in one night. It's legal, fuck it. Remember bath salts? Remember the people that just did as much as they could just because it was legal? Some of the people knowing that it was a variation of a compound, I don't know if you've seen anybody geeked out on bath salts, but I have. I mean, they weren't eating people's faces or anything, but they weren't themselves. I don't know if you know anyone that's smoked spice before, K2, but yes, I've witnessed that, and they did not seem like themselves. I believe with what we know is cannabis, medicinal cannabis, for the most part, people stay the same on that. They may become a little more relaxed. They may chuckle a little bit, get the giggles. They may get the munchies. They may get a little bit drowsy. But we pretty much know the long-term effects from cannabis products. Do we know the long-term effects from Delta 8 THC and these other psychoactive compounds in hemp that really have never been ingested by humans with these levels before. So I'm just very curious, and if anyone could enlighten me, please do so. If anyone could refer me to websites, phone numbers of hotlines, agencies, state departments, I really don't give a fuck, it's anything. I would call the company themselves, but it's not like they're going to tell you, like, they're going to try to promote the product. They're trying to make money. So it's not like they're going to be like, oh yeah, long-term use of CBN and CBC. It's not good. Long-term use of Delta 8 THC. It's not good. They're not going to say that. They're selling the products. But I am very curious about it. I mean, it's intriguing, and it's interesting, especially the fact that where I live, it seemed to happen overnight. You go to the same store about every other day, if not every day, to get cigarettes. One day I go there to get cigarettes. It's like any normal day. The next day, they have multiple signs saying that they're selling legal THC cartridges. Excuse me. So I was a little baffled when I saw that. And they are advertising it as Delta 8 THC on the signs, but I don't think the workers know, or they're not informing people exactly of what the product is. I feel if they're going to sell this product, they should kind of give people a disclaimer that this is a different form of THC. It's hemp derived. There are other compounds in hemp that really aren't in cannabis that are also psychoactive. And nature has a funny way of working, right? Like, maybe there are such low numbers in hemp of these compounds that it's not meant to be ingested on that high of a level. Hence why they have to make extracts out of it. They have to take a lot of the plant material and make an extract. Basically hemp hash. So I really don't know. If anyone knows something to add to this, please do so. I feel if they're gonna, if this turns out to be dangerous, if this product turns out to be dangerous, then I feel the government owes it to us to just make every goddamn state recreational, make cannabis federally legal, so people aren't duped into buying these fucking bullshit ass fucking whatever the fuck they are, risking people's health. I'm not saying this is dangerous. I'm saying there are many people ignorant to what this is. There are people dumb enough to think that they're literally selling just THC as if the common THC. Hell, for a second I was duped. I go home and I'm starting to do research on it, and I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. So Delta 8 THC. If I got a little card. Can I flip the camera? No, I can't flip the camera. But yeah, if anyone's curious as to what I mean by Delta 8, it is signified by a triangle and an 8 in front of the THC. So those. Here's the website. So I don't know. It'd be nice if this was a safe alternative for those of us that don't have access, like some states. But I just really, I'm skeptical. That's all I can say is I'm skeptical. And maybe I'm skeptical without reason. Maybe this is completely fine. But just basic logic, I'm thinking, if they're extracting these compounds from hemp, which man really does not ingest in that amount, like you'd have to eat a hemp tree, you'd have to eat a hemp plant the size of a tree to be able to get the numbers from these compounds. So I just, there is a reason man figured out, don't smoke the male plant, smoke the female plant. Been doing this for fucking centuries, been doing this for thousands of years. So why all of a sudden would man be like, oh yeah, let's take a bunch of those plants that we say is shit, that we just use to breed or make rope out of or what have you, food, I mean, yeah, we ingest these compounds in low numbers because it's low numbers in the hemp plant. To extract it and multiply those numbers into a condensed form, that may not be the best idea. But I might be wrong, or I might be an idiot, or I might be both.